I've been an addict for a lot of my life on methamphetamines, and I have been off of it for some time now. And I find myself understanding not only the poison of hard drugs, of heavy use of hard drugs, the addictive mind, the struggle. The biggest part is knowing that you already have the ability to survive past it. Your survival rate right now is at 100% because you're breathing. You already have survived all that you've lived through. So, what is it that keeps you from pushing forward and saying no, or pushing forward and keeping you from doing it? All it is at the end of the day, it has control over your mind. You must fill your mind with other things. You must fill your time with other things. You must fall in love with other things. See, most of the time when we run to drugs, it's either for fun, and that's a rarity, or because we're running from something and covering up our mistakes or failures. I know I did for, years. And now coming back full circle at home, I'm starting to find out that, an addictive mindset isn't really, to me, it's not even existent. Because at the end of the day, we only just constantly need for things that we have no idea how to get rid of and put in place of the right things. I had no idea how to do this. I literally had to meditate for days. I had to go through hell, lose people I loved, cared about, all kinds of stuff, almost died. And at the end of the day, I come to realization that addiction is just a continuous chip at your mind, and it chips away small parts as you continuously stay on it, and your mind becomes weaker and weaker, finding less reasons to do it, finding less ability to do it or want to do it. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that you're just trapped in your own mind, and you must meditate past it. You must have the courage to want to make the change, to say, this is not me no more. And the new me is on, not only on the horizon, but is right there next to me. It's right here next to me. And all I got to do is make my choice and mind my focus constantly. See, we are so trapped in addiction that at a constant basis, it's meth, heroin, pills, cocaine, whatever it is, that's taking you over in your life. Whatever drug or whatever addiction that it is, that's constantly on your mind. All it is constantly on your mind. You must change what is constantly on your mind and mind your focus doing so. It's the hardest thing to do, especially when you got dope right there and you got pinchy right, whatever it is, however it goes. It's the hardest thing to do. But I did it while looking at the drug. I did it while looking at the people on drugs. I did it while in the midst of fucking people around me on drugs. And I said, no, I won't be that way no more. I will mind my focus to be something different. And now minding my focus every day and pushing myself further, I just want to give a little piece of advice to all those who may be struggling on some kind of drug, or maybe facing some kind of addiction, or maybe facing just themselves, that you have the power within yourself already because you've survived us thus far to this breath, that you have the ability within yourself to have the courage to say, hey, I can do this. All you have to do is make that choice and mind your focus. It's the biggest thing when coming out drugs. You constantly have to say, hey, I am no longer doing this. I'm no longer doing this. And for days, weeks, because for years, you've already been like, this is what I do. 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 And every day you just did it. Well, now you have to retrain your brain to say, and your mind to say, hey, this is not what I do. This is not what I want. This is not how I am. This is not what I want to live for. This is not who I want to become. And every day, this is just different tactics. So you have to write it down. This is not who I am. This is not who I am. Whatever you got to do, meditate. And remember, love yourself. Represent yourself. And don't be scared of what you don't know about yourself. Challenge yourself to follow yourself into the void of a better you for tomorrow. Don't be scared. Represent yourself, love and love others, and don't forget Mother Nature today. Love you guys.